Thanks for joining us, guys. So I suppose what we thought we'd do just to wrap up the loyalty and retention session, because we are aware that there are a lot of products and services out there that can really help around loyalty and retention. So we thought we'd just kind of give you guys an opportunity. Yeah, Shane can come and join us, and Ken can stand because I don't have a seat for him. But so what we're going to do is just give you all an opportunity. We might start actually with you, Neil, just to talk a little bit about how your product Trustpilot can help all our retailers here with retention and loyalty, and maybe what some of your plans for the future, and we'll just go along. Ken, you can join us. I'm sorry, you just have to stand because you're the last man standing, but we'll just go along.
Thank you. Has anyone got a jumper? It's freezing in here.
Yeah, you're all sweating in here and we're all freezing in here. There's no happy balance today.
Well, thank you for having me anyway. Trustpilot is a customer review platform. And how do we help retention and loyalty? So retention and loyalty is fostered by great customer experiences and delivering on promises. And the thing that Trustpilot can do is to highlight those customers that you have delivered those promises. So every 5-star review that you've got is that you've delivered on your promise. With online, I'm going to be a bit controversial here. There's no products are ever bought online. All you ever buy online is a promise that a retailer is going to fulfill that promise to a consumer. So the review is actually a rubber stamp that you've actually fulfilled that promise. With Trustpilot, we've actually just got a new marketing report out that I would suggest that you contact me and I can send to you. And one of the findings of the report was that consumers will buy from brands that treat their existing customers really well. So by having reviews from your loyal customers, that will show that prospects that they want to work with you. The other good thing with Trustpilot is identifying those customers that are loyal to you. You can actually, as Klaviyo was saying earlier, you can segment those and have different marketing messages based upon their advocacy to your brand. So if they're a 5-star customer, you want a different message to those. If they're maybe, intermediate 3 or 4 stars, a different message to those, and then those guys that might have a negative sentiment against your business have a different marketing message to those.
Lovely, thanks, Neil. I'm going to hand over to Shane from Chatify. Put you on the spot.
Yeah, thanks very much. Hi everyone. Is this working? It's working fine, is it? Yeah, it's working. Okay. Yeah, well, we're all about online engagement. So basically, we're kind of the first, piece of encounter that a customer will go to when they go to your site if they want to chat to you. What we're doing, we've done a lot recently kind of in the back end, kind of unseen work. Not to get too technical about things, but we rewrote everything in the React.js framework, which is a framework like the likes of Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube use. And that helps us, it just helps us to move faster, to develop more solutions and more features that you can use. And another thing that some of the unseen work is accessibility. We do quite a lot of work with Microsoft in the US, and they're big on accessibility. So, in the US you can get sued and stuff like that if things aren't accessible. So that's perhaps something that you mightn't realize, but we're WCAG compliant as well. So that's important, obviously, for people with disabilities. I think some of the features, COVID kind of taught us a lot. Some of the retailers wanted video calls, so especially in the likes of furniture shops and stuff like that, so they could show people the sofas and all that. It was quite expensive. Getting plugins and integrating that was quite expensive. But now with the new WebRTC, the real-time communication standard from Google, we can do that. And there's things that we can do. For example, if someone submits a video as a question, for example, we can use APIs to strip out the audio from that. You might be asking, why would you do that? We can strip out the audio, convert it to text, and then submit that as a question. But what we can do to take that one step further is we already have a translation service. So someone could ultimately come to your website, and this happens a lot in Europe because, in Germany, for example, so websites have lots of different languages that they use. So we can translate that. So you could effectively have someone from China or something coming on asking the question in Chinese. We can strip out the audio from the video, or they can ask it through audio if they want, and then we can translate that. And you can reply in English, and we'll translate that back to their language as well. So different things like that. The one thing I'd look at as well, we tend to look at the US a lot for progression and what they're doing over there. But if we look the other direction, you might get a lot as well. In China, TikTok has been used an awful lot for marketing, video marketing, getting celebrities to promote a product. And we're looking at that as well in terms of if you do create a video, you could put it on your website, and then we could use a broadcast module for you to broadcast that to different platforms, be it TikTok, YouTube, or wherever you want that to display. So that's just some of the stuff that we'll be working on in the future. We're trying hard all the time to get these new features in.
Great, thanks Shane. Actually, and to be fair, I probably didn't know that you actually offered so many range of services as well. I think I was always quite limited on the online chat, so it's good to know that
a lot of people think it's just chat, but you have to kind of keep up.
Go with the times.
Yeah,
perfect.
Exactly.
I'll hand over to you, David. You've got your mic ready, and then we can hand to Erwin then, so if you want to.
Super. Hi guys, thanks a million to all the team at AB Commerce today. Great to be here, really appreciate all the support. My name's David Campbell. I'm the Channel Partnership Manager at Humm, and essentially we're a buy now, pay later solution. So this allows customers to split their payments across multiple sectors, and we operate both in-store and online. So we're all about developing strong relationships both with our partner stores and our customers. You see that we worked with the likes of Trustpilot, which have been really successful over the years, which is great to see. And it's all about developing, say, strong customer relationships throughout their life cycle. So whether it be an 18-year-old going to college, they're kitting out maybe a new outfit, it could be a new laptop for their different assignments, to maybe somebody in their 30s, a homeowner, if they're getting a TV, different furniture, for example, and then later in their year and life, if they're looking to kit out for maybe home improvements, doors, windows, etc. So we have multiple partners across different sectors to obviously work with this, and we have a handful of great partners on the AB Commerce platform, so whether it be Staples, Vaughan Shoes, McGurk's Golf, for example, it's been working really, really well. In terms of the actual integration, it's a seamless process, it's quick and easy with our dev team and the AB Commerce team. On average, we see about an increase of 40% in average transaction value compared to cash or card purchases. And in terms of kind of future growth, different plans that we have, so we have a new digital wallet coming to the front, so that'll enhance the in-store experience. So there'll be a tap and go solution. We also have a new app launching very shortly, so that'll be another touch point for our consumers. All our tech is very user friendly. We're about enhancing, say, the customer experience, and if you guys need any more information, you can check out our website, humm.ie, or else we'll be more than happy to chat to you after this.
Lovely. I'll hand over to Erwin.
All right, Erwin Siegel from Celebros. So we are doing AI search, on-site search. Because your search visitors are, I would say, the most important people group or customer group that you have on your site, because only about 7 to 15% of your overall visitors will use the search box on your site. But those are actually the most important customers that you're going to have, because they already know what they want and they want to find it quickly and make a purchase and check out. So if you don't cater to those to that people group, you could actually lose a lot of your online revenue. And we have seen, like, with a number of examples here, I could name just here that are on AB Commerce that have increased basically their site search conversion rate dramatically, and also site search revenue, which is understandable because the search box on a site is comparable to a salesperson in a regular store. So the biggest, one of the biggest differentiators between having an online store and a brick and mortar store is that you don't have that human interaction where customers can ask questions, and the search box would be as close as possible to interact with your visitors, with your customers. And returning relevant results in the search results can actually make 50% or even more in some cases of your total e-commerce revenue. So I've seen like increase of like between where it was like maybe 20-30% of your revenue came through the search box. Now it's like 50-60% revenue that came through the search box, which is something that your customers will appreciate. They will want to come back because they had an easy integration, basically easy checkout process. It went quick and simple. So if they have a good shopping experience because their questions were answered quickly and accurately, they will come back. And I will always say a customer is only a customer when he comes back. Because one-time customers, you always have to lure them in to your store. You have to pay money, have to pay for marketing, get them into your store, the first-timers. And if the first-timers will not convert into a customer, you maybe have lost them forever. So it's really difficult to get them back.
Yeah, great point, Aaron. Do you want to have anything to add, Kerry, to what I know we just talked a lot there about email marketing and the retention loyalty views. Anything else you wanted to add?
Well, I've had quite a big introduction, so I'll pass it over.
My name is Ken, and I'd be the Global Director for Segmentify. Some people call me Big Brother, literally. What I do is, like what Erwin said, I actually would be the bridge between offline and online. I would track your customers from social media, from price comparison sites, from the pay-per-clicks. I would track them in real time on your site. I know what they want before they know themselves. And then I use that data with Klaviyo. I actually put that data through their emails. I put all that data into recommendations, into push notifications, into your search box, and I make sure that, for instance, mobile is where all your traffic is now. I make sure in 1.5 scrolls that everything your customer wants comes to them in 1.5 scrolls, and they don't go looking anymore. So that's kind of what I do, similar to what Amazon does. So I create shopping moments where they kind of go, how did they know I needed that? Or I was talking about that in my kitchen this morning, now it's on the screen. How did that happen? So I do that. That's basically it.
So you are that Big Brother person.
Yeah, so sorry, to finish it off and to link it back, that kind of technology makes your customer feel like you know them, and it makes them feel like when they walk into a bricks and mortar store and somebody behind the counter goes, hey, how did that work last week? I've got something else for you, you're going to love this. They're the moments that create loyalty and retention because they love the user experience and keep coming back.
Great, thank you. So thanks to all our panel members today. That's great.